Hi English Perfect students, welcome to English Online Lessons with Knowledge World Academy. Your perfect tutor here, Mr. Gilbert CJ. In this video, we are going to look at another important topic, another major topic, which is summary. So summary comes in paper 2, section B of your final examination. This question also carries 20 marks, just like comprehension. So you have to be very much careful. You need to pay particular attention so that you understand. You cannot lose the 20 marks, That is summary. Very important topic. So you cannot write something that you do not know. You can't answer something that you don't know. You need to know what a summary is. So what is a summary? A summary is simply a short way of writing a long passage or context. Now, how do we write this long passage or context in a short form? We bring out all the important points, the necessary points only. So you will be given a context which may be taken from either politics, science, and other things. As long as it is a context, what you just need to do is to develop the skill of understanding different contexts based on different topics. So you'll be required to extract the important points only according to the question that you will be given. That is a summary. So when you are writing a summary, you have to be economical with the number of words. At grade 12 level, they will even specify the number of words that you are supposed to write. The number of words. So you have to be economical with the number of words, but you also need to bring out all the important points in that particular context that will be given. So that is a summary. There are two types of summary that we have. We have note summary and a prose summary. So what is a note summary? A note summary is a type of summary which is written in point form. You use bullets. Then a prose summary is one that is written in paragraph form. Normally, it is derived from the note summary. After you take note or after you make notes of the important points, then you connect them properly and come up with a paragraph. That paragraph is known as the prose summary without bullets. So that is the prose summary. In grade 12, this is the one that comes in the exam. This is the one that you will find in your exam, the prose summary, the one that is written in paragraph form. Now, let me give you some of the hints that you need to follow as you are writing a summary. The hints. What are the hints to writing this type of summary, which is the prose summary? So number 1, we are talking about the prose summary here. Every passage has 20 points. We are talking about the exam here. We are not beating by the bush. We are going straight to the exam. So every passage, every context that will be given in the exam has 20 points. Because summary is in section C, it has 20 marks, just like composition, as I mentioned earlier. It has 20 marks. So for you to get the 20 marks, you have to write 20 points in a paragraph. Hint number 1. Number 2, always write the summary in one paragraph. How do you know that this is a paragraph? We make a paragraph by indenting. So the first line of your paragraph must be indented. You leave a gap or a space between the imaginary line and the first letter of your first sentence. That is what you call indenting. So when you do that, then you have made a paragraph. Do not make another paragraph. You must write the summary in one paragraph, always. Hint number 3, pay attention to the number of words. In whichever question that will be given under summary, they will say in not more than either 100 words or in not more than 135 words. That means that is the specific number of the words that they want you to write your summary in. Do not exceed that number. Just pay attention to the number of words. Do not exceed. If they say 100 words, make sure you write 100 words or less. You can write 99, 98, but do not exceed 100. Hint number 4. Do not include points which are not in the passage. Some context, some passages may be based on a topic that you are familiar with. You know some of the points, maybe about culture, it's about other things that you are familiar with, and you have your points in your mind. Do not put those points in your summary. Always get the points from where? From the passage, from the context. I hope we are together. So do not get the points from your mind. Always get the points from the what? The passage. So now, how do you answer the summary? How do you start answering summary? Do you just wake up, you find the question paper, you start answering, you just go straight to the passage, or you just go straight to the question? How do you start answering summary? Okay, so this is the procedure, simple procedure of answering what? Summary. Number 1, read and understand the question. So for summary, we don't start by reading the passage, no. You simply go straight to the question itself. At the end of the passage, there is a question. So that is the one you read first. You go to the question, you read it and understand it, so that you will know what the examiner wants you to get from the passage. Number 2, skim through the passage. So skimming is not actual reading. It's like you are just trying to go through the passage quickly just to have an idea of what it is about. Skim through the passage. Then number 3, read and understand the passage. Read the passage with understanding. Number 4, read and identify the points. So after you read and understand the passage, you will start reading now. As you are reading, you'll be identifying the points. Okay, according to the question. That's why we say, firstly, you read and understand the question. So as you'll be reading the passage, you'll be like, oh, this is a point. This is a point. You can be underlining them, or you simply put numbers just to know that, oh, here there is a point, there is a point. You are allowed to underline in your exam paper. Those question papers remain at school, so you can underline. There's no problem. You underline the points. Then number 5, you arrange the points in logical order. So you look at the points that you have. There can be more important points and less important points. So it's either you start with more important points and end with the less important points, or you do vice versa. Then write your summary. As you are writing your summary, pay attention to the number of words. You write, you count. You write, you count. So this is where we talk about not including unnecessary information. Do not include unnecessary examples. Under summary, you are not expected to explain so that the examiner may understand. No, just pick the points as they are. You can shorten the points, but do not change the meaning. You can shorten the points, but do not change the meaning, so that you be economical with the words. Then lastly, you check your work. So under checking, you now count the words in your summary. You count your words, you check the spellings, the connection words, and everything. So in summary, we use connection words, the conjunction words, and commas. We use conjunction words and commas. What are conjunction words? The words that are used to join two sentences or more. So these are words such as and, additionally, in conclusion. Apart from that, those words. Then use commas. You put this point, comma. Put this point, comma, 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 and dash. In additional, you put points, comma, 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 and just like that. Do not put unnecessary statements in your summary, because it will just consume the number that you have been given, and you reach maybe 100. You haven't even brought out the important points. So you have to be very much careful with the number of words given for your summary. So a summary is very simple. It is very simple and straightforward. It is simply based on 1, understanding the passage, 2, understanding the question. You may misunderstand the question but understand the passage. So if you misunderstand the question, meaning you'll be getting wrong points from the passage that you have understood. So you need to understand both the question and the passage, so that you'll be getting important points. Very simple and straightforward, though people fail. So get any past paper question, paper 2. Then just go straight to section C. you will find a summary question. Try to attempt and see your experience.